What up, Lou Know It, here in Central Park, my daughter. So yeah, I've been overdue for some reviews, overdue for Endgame, but just saw John Wick 3 last night and had to put something out there. The movie is straight fireballs, okay? So this is like I wouldn't call it spoilery, I'm not gonna give away plot points, but I will talk about some of the specifics of the action, okay? In this case, it's necessary to describe the parts that I like more than other parts. So, you know, I only give away plots in reviews usually if they're necessary towards my review. I don't know why some people feel like they have to describe the movie. Like, are you do you work as a transcriber for the fucking movies? Anyway, okay, so John Wick, let me give you history on John Wick, my take on it. I'm assuming someone that's seeing John Wick 3 is probably seeing the first two. So you know where I stand on it. I love John Wick 1. I thought it was a better movie than John Wick 2. Maybe less action. Action was very tight. Some people complained, some of my friends complained it was too repetitive. I didn't find it repetitive. I found it very well done. It was clear that he trained to do that role. So basically, it was just very well done, very well choreographed. I like the pacing plot. I like the mythology of him, the way they were like, you know, I love, you know, there's a scene where his father calls John Leguizamo, and he's like, I heard you punch my son. Like, what are you doing? You know, I'm a mob boss. Are you crazy? And he's like, well, the thing is, you know, he stole his car and killed his puppy. And he man's just like, yeah, my bad. No doubt. It's like all that kind of stuff was great character building for John Wick. It showed how powerful it was. Now, one of the complaints I heard was he didn't deliver fully on that. I thought they made him dead nice, nice enough. So I love the first movie. Second one, I'm not a fan of Common. He was one of the rival sort of hitmen, and plot wasn't as tight. Movie I enjoyed, dope action, but definitely not on the level of one. Okay, so now you know where I'm at in terms of sort of my sensibilities. John Wick 3 was possibly top 20 action movies all time. Top 10 like choreographed type action as opposed to like big, you know, like, I don't know, Mission Impossible or like even the Avengers, these blockbuster action movies, so much categorically different. But yeah, just amazing. So basically it was 2 hours. I would say it felt like more than an hour of that was fighting, which is crazy for an American movie. You know, it's not uncommon for like a kung fu movie from Asian cinema. And the fights, you know, they varied it up. So they had my favorite fight was like there was like a throwing knife fight. They had the first fight where he used a book. I'll edit it back to here. So they had throwing knife fight, the book fight. Throwing knife fight was my favorite fight. The bike fight might be my second. He also fought two of the guys from the raid in a knife fight. That was amazing. There was a fight with Halle Berry where she's using dogs to attack people and then shooting them, which was fireballs. Basically, there was like 4 of blazing hot fights that you can, you know, on a level of just about anything. So, the movie was ridiculous, like really good. He was what he needed to be. Plot was decent. You know, I liked the tall black dude from The Wire. I forget his name, but he got to shine a little bit. Part with the shotguns was crazy. It just had so much, so much that was so good. And every time you thought the fight was over, it just kept going. So basically, I can't really say enough good about this. I mean, I'll tell you what, the last fight, Mark Dacascos from Only the Strong, you know, all you 80s kids would know that one, was the bad guy. And, last fight was disappointing. That was my biggest complaint about John Wick 1. But other than that, blazing. And they could have cut out like 20 minutes maybe. So overall, I'm giving that movie 9 out of 10, I think. I'm doing my John Wick review. What'd you think? I took my 9-year-old daughter because she's gangster like that. So what'd you think of the movie, Queen Juliet?
It was good.
It was good? You liked it? What would you rate it out of 10?
Out of all the John Wicks?
No, just in general. Of action movies, for like an action movie.
Oh. In all the action movies I've seen, from scary, I mean, like, no scary, just all action, I'm gonna give that 8.8.
8.88 even? I might give it a 9. But yeah, 8's not off. It's a pretty, you know, me and her, you know, she got that Warren gene. She actually noticed stuff I didn't notice, so she's real good with these. I know some of you think I probably shouldn't take, you know, my daughter these movies.
But.
And if that's the case, I mean, you know, you can always go fuck yourself. So, should I say that?
Minimum one.
I have to edit that out. Maybe I'll edit that out. Ooh.
Or just put a beep, you know.
Alright, so that's my score. I give it a 9 out of 10. John Wick 3, Parabellum. See it, love it, see it again. And it's violent. It's violent. People get stabbed in their face. And my daughter's maniac. Love you.
Wait.
What's up? You want something to add?
Unicorn.
Yes, this is important. This is important analysis of the movie. She is a unicorn. And if a unicorn doesn't know how to review a movie, then come on.
No one does.
No one does. So there it is. There we are. There it was. There it will be. John Wick 3. See it.
Follow me on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, you can follow her on TikTok. She's The Princess Dies.
Here's my account.
So follow her on TikTok.
If you have TikTok, follow me.
Yeah, The Princess Dies. She's on TikTok. And that's my daughter, Juliet.
I have so many hearts.
Alright, that's enough. It's John Wick. Talking about. Keanu keeps doing it. He did it again. Alright, official. Good stuff.